Hi everyone, I'm here today to read you a column from October 1986 called Lending Practices. Did Shakespeare write something about not lending anything to a 9-year-old? I may have my facts a bit mixed up, but Old Bill wrote so many stories and used a lot of funny words. Sometime, I'm sure I read a line that had to do with lending and borrowing. Anyway, Shakespeare should have written about what risks 9-year-olds are. When they borrow an object, the lender can never predict exactly what could happen to it. Becky came begging one morning before school, "Can I take our tweezers to class today?" "I suppose so," I answered as I tucked a sandwich into her lunchbox. "What do you need tweezers for?" she answered as she put the silver pincers into her school bag, but I didn't hear her. 3 other children were clamoring for my attention at the same moment. I did hear, "You don't have to worry, Mom. I'll take care of them. They won't get lost, and I won't even let anyone else use them." Becky was out the door before I discovered I still didn't know what the tweezers were borrowed for. But that was okay. What harm could they come to, anyway? Later I found out what harm could come to the tweezers. After school, I happened to need them to pull a sliver from Russell's finger. I asked Becky if she brought the little tool home. "Sorry, Mom, I left it with my science project. I wasn't finished taking everything apart yet." After I pulled the sliver out with my teeth, I questioned my daughter further. "What is your science project this week?" She looked puzzled. "Oh, we're just dissecting a grasshopper. It's lots of fun. First we had to pull its 4 wings off, and then we yanked off the legs. Tomorrow we're cutting open the abdomen and pulling out all the guts." "Ish, is that what you're using my tweezers for?" She smiled. "It's okay. If you wash them real good, you can probably get all the smell off." I let the matter drop. The next trip to town, I bought a brand new, unsmelly pair of tweezers and saved Becky's for a future dissecting project. A few years ago, my toothbrush was borrowed from its holder in the bathroom. I looked on the counter and around the sink. Then I asked my family. Our toddler came to me holding up a rather dirty, hairy toothbrush. I didn't want to know where it had been. My toothbrush went directly into the garbage and I went to the store. I guess the safest route is to never let any child borrow anything of a personal nature that could be used for science or arts and crafts or gardening or cleaning behind their dresser, or just don't lend to them. Well, that was a fun memory that I forgot all about, but I had saved it in my column, and I am so happy I did. And Rebecca, you have to remember this one. Maybe you don't, but I hope you do. At least I can jog your memory today. Have a great day, everyone, and come back again for another of my stories of the Manskes on Sunnybrook Farm. Until then,